And welcome back to another episode here on The Richter Show. And today we are reviewing another Best Western in California City in the state of California. I know it might sound a little bit confusing when you hear California City. You might think it's like something very centric. It's actually not. It's very far away from, as an example, Los Angeles is about 3 hours north. I can put a little map so that way you can see more or less where California City is. This is actually technically the only Best Western in California City. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let me show you this amazing room that I got this year. So here is the room. I'm gonna actually start off with the bathroom. Nice, clean, modern bathroom. Everything is here, all the amenities, everything that I need. Of course, that's me. Your hair dryer, a lot of space to put stuff down there as well. It has the shampoo and conditioner right there and body wash. So let's keep moving on. I already came in, so my luggage is already here. But we have a nice work desk there to work with here. Another mirror. And over here we have a small sofa with a small table. Got 2 nightstands. Nice queen size bed. And we got a nice flat screen TV. Little microwave. And here we have a deep fridge as well. Alright. Then we have an even bigger mirror, which of course is a closet inside. You got some things already in there, your ironing board. And you got your AC unit. Unfortunately it is nighttime right now, but at least this leads to the parking lot, in which at least I can see my rental from here, so that's good too if you want to keep an eye on your vehicle. Alright, so I'll get this side so you can see it from this side. And there you have it. Now I'm going to also show you some other amenities that are here, as for example the gym, the pool area. This is the gym area. Got some nice tech here. Some nice stuff to work out with. It's small, but gets the job done if you want to get a little workout. Big mirror in the front. It's the first time you see me with blue hair. Alright. Now I wanted to show the pool area, because we do have a pool area over here. It's a bit small, but especially in the hot day, it's very refreshing. For some reason it's locked, I don't know. It's fairly clean. I mean, there's just a few leaves in there right now, but if you want to actually take a dip, at least the option is there. And there is some chairs over there and a little table as well. There's other places that you can use, as an example, the laundry room, so that way you can wash and dry all of your clothes. And there's some vending machines, and you can see that on each floor there is an ice machine, which I'm going to show you. Now these are basically the hallways of the Best Western here. Now I do also have to mention that even though I'm not really affiliated with Best Western, I do a lot of Best Western reviews. If you've already been following me for quite some time, you know that Best Western is basically the hotel that I go to around the world, and it's the one that I review the most. So it's a good way for me to actually compare other Best Westerns, either internationally or, for example, domestically in the US. In addition, I do hold their credit card. Now, I'm not sponsored to say this part, but there is a lot of benefits with having for example, a Best Western credit card, because you can actually go ahead and accumulate more points and you get more rewards, and it comes with a lot of good perks like free stays in a couple of Best Westerns. And hey, who doesn't like a free stay from time to time just because of those amazing rewards? So I should also mention as well that there is a fairly good amount of parking spot here. The internet is something that works very well, very good. It was pretty fast even though I'm very out in the desert. It's very useful. I make sure that I can do a lot of my work with it, so I feel comfortable enough to say that there is no issue. Now you might notice that this is a Best Western that I review fairly frequently. I try not to do it every year because there's not that much of a difference from year to year, but maybe I'll skip a year or two. And this goes hand in hand with an event that I come to here in particular. So you might see clips that interact with some other YouTube videos that I make. So with that said, I'm gonna get to a short story very soon, but let me go ahead and show you the breakfast area.
Now, first things first, let's get something to drink. So let's get a cup over here. You have different options. You have orange juice, cranberry, water, you have apple juice. They also have coffee. They also have regular tap water. They have milk. So I'm just getting some apple juice for this occasion. And let me show you that there is a lot of seating. It's nice, it's clean. There's a lot of space for everybody to eat, have their breakfast. And let me show you some of the breakfast. It sometimes does vary. In this occasion, we did have scrambled eggs. There was potatoes, and there was also sausages. Sometimes it will vary a little bit, and then maybe you'll see like boiled eggs, or you can see, as an example, some bacons. Right now I'm just getting myself a little bit more potatoes because I really like potatoes, and I got 2 sausages. Now of course, don't be greedy, leave for others as well. Just grab a little bit, eat what you can, and then move on. And over here there's different types of breads. There's bagels, there's these little muffins at the bottom, which I grabbed one of them. There's pancakes as well. Sit down, enjoy your breakfast. And over here there is also a waffle maker. I also want to get some waffle. I do eat a lot, but there's enough plates for everybody. There's napkins, forks, knives, spoons, and I'm going to show you how to take this one out. I should have probably put a little bit more ingredients on it, but anyway, if you come to this area over here is where the syrup is. Now be conservative with it. It is a little bit watered down, but put as much as you feel like it's good for you, and then just sit down and enjoy your meal.
Now there is an event that happens here towards September, whether you come to the event or not. If you're planning to be here around the September area, this is very important information. You should book it in advance because it does get filled up pretty quickly, and if you wait for last minute, you can forget about finding a room here. Now going back a little bit to the story that I wanted to say, was that I was actually out in the desert in this event, which is actually called Wasteland. And on my way back one night, I actually had to help somebody out to get them unstuck. That they basically went the wrong way and they got stuck in the mud going down the wrong road. I helped them out. Unfortunately, I got very muddy shoes, and when I got to the Best Western, I didn't want to take the shoes upstairs because they were just going to make a mess. I didn't want to make a mess in the room. I have a bit of a reputation with the Best Westerns. So I asked one of the employees if there was like a spigot outside, a hose, so I can hose them down and clean them out. And I have to say that this is probably the best interaction that I've had in this Best Western, and in comparison to other Best Westerns here in the US with an employee. I want to give a big shout out to him. His name was Jose, and he actually took the time to grab my shoes. This was maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he actually cleaned them for me himself. He got mud all over his hands, and that is exceptional service. Now I'm going to show you a clip of it because he did allow me to film him. He said it was okay, because these things cannot be unnoticed. So here it goes. All right guys, this is the first. I got such muddy shoes that Over here, I got my friend from the Best Western cleaning it for me. What's your name, brother?
Oh, Jose.
Jose.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give a really big shout out for Jose to doing this for me, and I really appreciate Best Western and Jose for doing this. So this is a really good. I'm gonna give a good review for this. He didn't have to do this, but he did. So I really appreciate that, Jose.
Of course, no problem.
And do you mind being on YouTube, Jose?
Not a problem.
All right, this is gonna be on the Best Western of California City. Peace.
Shout out my guy.
There you have it. What an amazing and exceptional man. Really, I mean, that really helped me a lot. He didn't have to do it. I mean, I've never seen anybody grab some other man's shoes and clean them from all the mud that was on there. So, hey man, if you're watching this, thanks again. And if Best Western is watching this as well, which I know you sometimes do, shout out to this man. He did an exceptional job. A lot of props for him. Now let's go down to the nitty-gritty part, which is that I have to rate this place on the Richter scale. So I'm gonna be fair, and on the Richter scale, I'm gonna give this place a 4.5 out of 5. That is correct, a 4.5 out of 5. There is that 0.5% that I took off because of the following. And I noticed that this is a bit of a trend within some Best Westerns in the US. I've tried to see if they've changed it somehow. I hope I can make so many reviews about this part that I'm about to mention, on why I took some points off. And hopefully they get to change this part, because it's not only me saying it. I've heard it from other customers as well, other people that have stayed here. And not only this one in particular, but another ones. But since I'm reviewing this one, I'll keep talking about this one, which is the scrambled eggs. Best Western, I love this place, but you need to change the scrambled eggs. They are very bland and very watery, and that's something that needs to change. Not only for my sake, but for every other customer that comes in. I love that you have a continental breakfast, but that is something you really have to work on. Other than that, would I stay here again? The answer is obviously yes, and I will be coming here again. It's amazing to see the transformation through the years, because I've been coming here for a couple of years now, like I've already mentioned, and I've seen it how it was originally. I was here when they were remodeling it. I've been here now after they remodeled it, so it's quite interesting to see the evolution of this one in particular. So with that said, if you like honest reviews like these, don't forget to like and subscribe here only on The Richter Show. See you on the next Best Western review.
Shout out to the host of the Richter. This the Richter Show. The Richter Show.